My name's Angela. I am 51 years old. I'm a Georgia native, been here all my life. I grew up on the South Side, went to church with Grandma. She took me every week, and it was just so much fun. It was something special we did, but I never really thought of it as a religious experience per se. It was a social event. It was something to go and spend time with Grandma and just have fun with my friends. I met Christine last June of 2019. She, as I said, she's special needs. I had never met her. I've never really been around people that have any special needs. I didn't know what I needed to do. I wasn't even happy enough with myself or secure enough in my own. I was still trying to take care of me. I didn't know how I was going to take care of another person. I knew how much she loved church, and I was at a loss as far as what to do with her to occupy time. And I'm like, okay, we've got to find a church. We have to. So I Google special needs programs, church, and I saw Bethlehem Buddies. And so it was probably July last year. I said, we're just going to go. And to me, it was like, oh gosh, I'm off this day and I have to get up and get dressed and go to church. I mean, oh my gosh, I'm tired. I don't want to get up. But I went and I did it for Chris. And the first thing that struck me is the music. I love music, and Joel singing, and just everybody was so friendly, and the music was amazing, and it really touched me. But I felt funny coming to church because I knew how I had lived my life, and I was ashamed. I honestly felt like I didn't belong here, not because of the people. The people were amazing, but I felt like God wouldn't even want me here because of the things I'd done and the decisions I had made and the people I had hurt. I just felt like people could just see me and know that I was this horrible person. I was just faking it to come to church. And then one day, I don't remember the sermon, but Jason, I mean this 100%. I was here, and all of a sudden, the music, and then he said things, and I don't even remember. I wish I could find the phrase that he said, but it clicked. It's like, oh my God, God does want me here. He loves me, and he's why I'm alive. At my request, I was going to be baptized, and I thought about it for months during COVID when, of course, we weren't doing any of that. And I put a lot of thought into it, and I kept thinking I wanted to be baptized, but I felt like I honestly just felt like I wasn't good enough. So before I made the final decision to be baptized, I wanted to talk to somebody. I didn't really know who to reach out to. I watched the video on baptism, and I told Kyle, I sent Kyle a message and asked him to call me because I just had questions. I had things I wanted to talk about. We talked on the phone for probably 15 minutes, and I'm burrowed down in my closet just getting some privacy, and because we had people in the house, and I just wanted to have a talk. And he asked me to pray with him, and we were just having a conversation with God between the two of us, and I kind of told him my story, and I felt this a peace. I felt like it was time to surrender myself to Jesus. It was time to let go of some of the burden that was just eating at me. I feel like I've given up some of the hurt. I've let it go, and I've let God in where that was. And I think it's helping me. It's helping me become a better person. It's helping me forgive myself, because if God can forgive me, who am I not to, who am I not to just work toward a bit, just every day do something to be a better person. After I talked to Kyle, I made the decision to be baptized, and at that point it was an easy decision because I felt at peace with my decision. And June 20th, it was on a Saturday. It was the first baptism of the comeback, and it was time. It was time to do it. I felt so good about it. I was so nervous, but it felt so good. I just grinned. I felt so good about it, and I don't know. I feel amazing now. And that day was so special to me. I want to be better. I want to be a better person. But I know now I can't do that without Jesus in my life. I can't.